Jake Weaver, we're on this quagmire of a 3G pitch at this moment. We've come off the pitch tonight and it's a 5-2 defeat to Quorn. We basically got back into the game from being 2 down, got it back to 2-2, and then it disintegrated a bit.
Yeah, it did. I think, firstly, you've got to give credit to Quorn. New team coming to the league, it can be sometimes a little bit daunting, but I think they've played well today. Credit must be given to those guys. They've played well, playing the right areas, capitalised on some sort of lacklustre defending, I'd say from us, myself included. I've got to hold my hands up. But I just think, we just never really, particularly in the second half, we just never really got going. They scored a couple of early goals. We got back into it, you're thinking, okay, 2-2, but then a bit of a misunderstanding at the back, and it's 3-2 going to half time. But I always felt like there was people in the dressing room at half time thinking we can get back into this. We can at least get something out of this game. But the disappointment of the 3 goals in the second half is just I guess it sort of sums up the afternoon, really. Absolutely,
and it started off with a penalty kick on 6 minutes. It looked to me like you'd come out for the ball, the guys took his shot, and you may have touched him after he's shot wide, and the referees give a penalty.
Yeah, I hate to be, I'm not going to criticise referees. I expressed my opinion off the pitch and said I don't think it's a penalty because, realistically, what am I supposed to do in that situation? I'm sure we'd have taken the penalty the other end. Like I say, I'm hesitant to criticise because I know it's a hard job and I know it's tough and there's a lot going on. I didn't think it was a penalty. I said to them on the pitch, he said, I understand my points, their player said to me, I didn't think it was a penalty as well. But, you're not going to sit here and blame refereeing decisions on today. That's one small thing that went wrong today, but
absolutely. A lot of the goals which are, coming against us, teams just are coming straight through the middle. It's like we're opening up the barn door and they're running straight through us and, getting their shots from edge of the area or whatever, but they always seem to be first to it, whereas I don't know what's going on, and it's strange.
Yeah, it's a little bit disappointing at the moment. The manner we're conceding, I'd be concerned if we were still conceding those goals in sort of October, November time. The beauty is we're still early into the season. Granted, the start has not been anywhere acceptable of what we desire to have within the group. I think that's important to emphasise. It's still middle of August. Yes, the goals we're conceding at the moment you'd probably put them as soft, but there's chance to rectify that, and I've got belief we can rectify it. I just think at the moment, we are a little bit easy to score against at times, but there's time to sort that out, and it's a concern, but I've got full faith we can turn it around.
Absolutely. I mean, the back line in front of you seems to be changing every week as well, be it through injuries or trying different players out, but surely the time for trying players out was pre-season.
Yeah, I think we are kind of, and it's sort of natural. I think when you struggle for form, you kind of alter things and you try and make adjustments in areas of the pitch just to try and find something. The stats don't lie at the moment. We're bottom of the table, we've conceded 9, scored 2, and it's inevitable you're going to try different things. That's not just the back line, that's up front as well. And I've been in situations at previous clubs where you start off really poor, but something clicks and then you find something that works, and I think that's what we're just kind of waiting for at the moment. I've got full faith it will come. It's just we're just waiting for it at the moment.
Absolutely. One positive for me out of the game was that Ty Deacon got his first goal. It was similar to the opportunity he had at Redditch on Monday night, but today he's absolutely buried it past the keeper.
Yeah, Ty trained exceptionally well on Thursday as well, and I think he acquitted himself well on Monday night, and I think that's just reward for him. It's a tireless effort today against when the results aren't going your way, it's human nature sometimes not to sometimes feel like you're going to push on, but credit to Ty, it's a great finish, a lot of work to do from where he picked the ball up, and it's a just reward for 1, how he played on Monday night, and 2, how he trained on Thursday.
And we've got Bishop Stortford coming into town on Saturday to the Arden Garages. I think they're top of the table at the moment with 3 wins. So it don't get any easier, does it?
No, it doesn't, but it's still an early table. It's still a lot can change, and it's going to be tough. Bishop Stortford, I remember them from my sort of National League North days. They're always a good sort of organised, tough team to play against, and we've got to be on it to make sure we can pick up points over bank holiday. We've got a quick turnaround. We've got Saturday and Monday, really quick turnaround, and we've got to make sure we're on it again. So me and you are in a similar conversation next week.
Absolutely. Cheers, Jake.
Cheers.